Hey guys, welcome to BioLife Academy. This is your educator Divakar Ghosh. Today we are going to discuss about how to calculate the molecular weight of peptides. So before going into the calculations, we have to know the basics of these things. What is a peptide? Basically a peptide is a short chain of amino acids. Like if there are two amino acids are joined with a peptide bond, it is known as dipeptide. Similarly, if there are 3 amino acids, we can call it tripeptide. If there are 4 amino acids, we call it tetrapeptide. And pentapeptide, hexapeptide, heptapeptide, and polypeptide terms are come like this. Okay. Before going into the calculation, we have to see how the amino acids are attached to other amino acids. Okay. If I draw an amino acid like this, there is COOH, NH2 is there, hydrogen is there, and R group is there. We are writing it R1. Another amino acid is beside it, like this. It is R2. So peptide bond basically is formed between COOH and NH2 group. How it is formed? If we rewrite this NH2 in the form of NHH, like this, we will see that peptide bond formation takes place between these two things, a OH and a H. From these things will form a molecule of water and will be released, while this CO and NH will get attached to each other like this, NH2 C H R1. There is C double bond O, and we can find a NH here. Then the carbon COOH, hydrogen, and R2. Okay, if you have seen this in details, you can see that a water molecule is released. So if dipeptide is formed, then we will see the whole structure will be depleted of a water molecule, that is 18 Dalton, which is a molecule of water. Okay, so if two peptides or two amino acids are connected to each other and form a dipeptide, then we will see between the two amino acid the total molecular weight will be 18 Dalton less because our H2O molecule is released. Now coming into the peptide molecular mass calculation. There are two peptides basically. One is linear peptide and another one is circular peptide. Okay, what is a linear peptide? If we see, this is a linear peptide where you can find one NH2 end and another one COOH end. That is one amino terminal and one carboxyl terminal. But in circular peptide, this amino terminal and this carboxyl terminal, they come close to each other and form another peptide bond like this. If there are 4 amino acids, peptide bond will be formed like this. If you notice that there are only 3 peptide bonds, while here we can see 4 peptide bonds. So in case of circular peptide, we will see a loss of one more H2O molecule or one more 18 Dalton rather than in linear peptide. If nothing is mentioned in the question, we will assume that the weight of an amino acid or a molecular weight of an amino acid will be 110 Dalton. Okay, like an example, if we say that 100 amino acids are attached by peptide bonds and form a peptide, form a polypeptide. Okay, now we have to calculate the molecular weight of this. We will calculate it in two parts. If it is a linear polypeptide, then we will see that 100 amino acids are there. Each amino acid have 110 Dalton weight, so into 110 Dalton. Now how many peptide bonds are formed here? If there are 100 amino acids and it is linear, so the total number of peptide bonds will be n minus 1, where n is equal to number of amino acids. Okay, if you have seen this, that there are 4 amino acids and 3 peptide bonds, so n minus 1 rule is applicable here. Okay, so there will be 99 peptide bonds. Okay, and each peptide bond consists of 1 H2O, so into 18 Dalton. Okay, this will be subtracted from this because the water molecules are released. You can calculate it will be this much, 99 into 18, it will be 1782. So 11,000 minus 1782 will be 9218 Dalton. Okay, this will be the molecular weight of a linear peptide which consists of 100 amino acids. If we calculate the molecular weight of circular polypeptide, then we will find that there are 4 amino acids and 4 peptide bonds. So here the peptide bond will be equal to the number of amino acid, 100 into 110 minus, there will be 100 water molecules which will be released into 18. This will be is equal to minus 1800. 9200 Dalton. If you see carefully that this molecular weight of the linear peptide is 18 Dalton more than this one. So the simple formula or the simple trick lies here, that if you want to calculate the molecular weight of circular polypeptide, it will be equal to linear minus 18. This is a simple formula. By this trick, you can calculate the molecular weight of different peptides. Hope this will be helpful to you. BioLife Academy is organizing different online classes for the students of class 9, 10, 11, 12 and graduation. We are providing you the best online learning experience through fun learning strategies and smart hacks. To enroll any of our courses mentioned here, you can contact us. The contact details are mentioned here. If you like the video, you can hit the like button, comment and share this with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to get the notifications of our upcoming videos. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Stay scientifically curious.